Mmm. Oh, that's so good. So hot. Hi, welcome back to Chow with Chow. Today we're making Korean fried chicken for the very first time in an air fryer. Now this recipe I'm adapting is from the Walks of Life, which is one of my favorite Asian food blogs. And I'm using chicken wings today because it's my favorite cut, but also because it has skin and bone on it, so it stays nice and juicy in the air fryer. So we're going to marinate these chicken wings with some sesame oil, some salt, white pepper, and water. We've just let this marinate for about 15 minutes, so now it's time to bread them. I am using sweet potato flour, and it has nice large kernels, so it'll crisp up really nicely. And we're going to bread them on all sides, make sure they're nicely coated. You can shake off that excess and put them aside. Now that we're all done coating them, I'm just going to brush them on both sides with some oil, and that helps them really crisp up because as I've learned from cooking with air fryers, if they're not nice and oily, they don't get as crispy as we want them to. Aukey Home sent us this air fryer to test out, and it's so cute. I love using it to heat up leftovers. Now we're just gonna lay our little chicken wings in there and make sure they're nice and spaced apart. And we'll load these in at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we can check on it to make sure it's nice and crispy. Now while that is cooking, we're gonna work on some sauce. Now in this saucepan on medium-low heat, I'm going to add in some oil and some minced garlic. We'll just let that hang out until it's nice and fragrant. We don't want the garlic to brown because then it starts turning a little bitter. So while it's nice and fragrant, we're going to add in some of these dried chilies. Now, if you don't like any kick in your sauce, you don't need to add any. Now, in this pan, we're also going to add in some soy sauce to make this beautiful soy glaze, some mirin, brown sugar, a little bit of rice vinegar, and some water. We're adding mirin in this recipe because it's an alcohol with a really high sugar content. So that mixed with the brown sugar allows it to have this really nice, sweet and savory sauce. All right, and it's been about 20 minutes, so I think our chickens are ready. Let's take a peek. Ooh, nice and golden brown, really crispy exterior. Now it's not quite as golden brown and crispy on the underside, so maybe for chicken wings, I do have to flip them halfway through cooking just to make sure they get really crisp on both sides. But while they're still nice and hot, let's go ahead and dress them with some of our sauce. Our sauce is nice and runny. We don't want a super thick sauce because we just want a light coating. It's not like a dipping sauce. And to finish it up, I'll add some scallions on top and some white sesame seeds. Now, while it's still hot and crispy before the sauce makes it a little soggy, I just want to jump in here and take a bite. Okay? Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. The sauce is like sweet and sticky and a little savory. I could go for a little more sauce. Just drizzle it right on top of this wing. I love the sweet potato flour because it kind of clumped up and made this really nice crisp exterior. It's perfectly cooked. It's super tender and juicy on the inside. So I think that the secret to a good air fried chicken is you have to use a bone-in cut. So it's so hot. But I love how the garlic is not super sharp because it's been cooked down a little bit. It's really sweet and fragrant. These are freaking amazing. And next time I think I'm gonna cook down this sauce just a little bit more because although I know it's supposed to be a little bit runnier, I still would like it just a little thicker. And I love wings, but if you're someone who really likes the little chicken drumsticks, you could probably add some drumettes in here. I might just add some next time just for some variety of cuts. But this was outstanding and I would 100% make this again. Overall, I think making this Korean fried chicken wings in the air fryer was super successful. I really like this air fryer because it's nice and compact and it doesn't take up a lot of storage space. So if you're interested in this one in particular, I'm gonna link it in the description box below. But thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.